How's it going, guys? Deezy here, and welcome to another FIFA 21 video. Today we're going to be looking at the brand new objectives that are in FIFA Ultimate Team, and it is a Premier League player, and it is none other than Hector Bellerin. What a wonderful card this is. It looks really good. I wasn't a massive fan of the last one, which was Mole, just probably because I knew I wouldn't use him. But this card looks incredible. 93 pace, 84 dribbling, 56 shooting, which obviously you don't really worry about as a right back. 82 defending, 76 passing, and 74 physical. A really, really nice right back to have into your squads. And I believe you don't get anything else with it. A nice couple bit more XP for your start of your season. But let's take a look at the objectives for this card. So we've got Premier League wins. Win 15 matches using only Premier League players in the starting 11 of the foot-friendly managerial masterpiece. So that one's back. I'm pretty sure for that one it had a rating cap, which I can't remember off the top of my head what that is. And you also couldn't use bronzes, so it forced you into a low-rated squad, which it is good. So, you know, we'll take a little look at the requirements for that in just a second. But you just got to win 15 matches using a full Premier League team, score 30 goals. 30 goals. I mean, in the grand scheme of things, you're going to win 15 games. Quite likely, you're going to win. You're going to score by a couple goals. I think the thing is with friendlies, and it's going to depend on the other objectives. Is people don't really rage quit a lot of the time. If there's not all wins, we've got one win, one here, but a lot of the other ones aren't for wins. Then it's in general they just don't quit. They just focus on the other objectives. But we'll take a look at those in a second. Like I said, you've got score 30 goals. So again, that one's just going to come, I think, over time. I wouldn't focus on that one too much. Just get that done along with all the others. Assist 20 goals using Premier League players. So again, they're going to come hand in hand together. You're going to be doing those, and you'll kind of find these ones just get done whilst you're getting everything else done. When you're going for your 15 wins, you'll have those done, no doubt about it. Assist from a cross using Premier League players in 4 separate matches. So again, this one now is going to be one of those that when we have something like this in, no one rage quits. They think, right, I'm going to lose this game. I might as well just try and get the crosses done, because you don't have to win to get in the stipulation for this. You literally just have to assist from a cross in the game, and most of the time they'll do that and they'll put their controller down, which is a bit frustrating for those that are winning. But at the same time, it gives you a chance. If you aren't very good at the game and if you struggle to do crosses, then it gives you a chance just to get on with it and get it done. Score a finesse goal using Premier League players in 6 separate matches. So again, that one probably won't be hard. Most people finesse most of the time while playing this game anyway, so that's going to come hand in hand with all of these. So in general, the objectives aren't hard whatsoever. Packs are a bit meh, which is a bit of a shame. They're not awful, but at the same time, they're definitely going to be untradeable. 275 rated players and 3 rare gold packs. Not amazing, but you know, that is what it is. So yeah, let's take a look now though at how much at the requirements for this one, because that's what's going to interest me the most. I'm pretty certain there's a rating cap there, and there is. You can only have a max rating of 77. You can't have any bronze players, and you can only have 3 silver players. So not an awful one whatsoever. Obviously not going to be using this squad. That is the squad I'm trying to work up towards at the moment. But let's just go for a squad here, and we'll just see. I want to probably just see what I've got in my club to do with Premier League players. I think I've got a few low-rated ones, but to get 77 rated is not going to be easy whatsoever. So I want to go to the Premier League. I'm just going to look at my goals at the moment. There's a few low-rated players which are actually really good. So Yedlin would be a good one. Tomori's a fantastic one. Tomori, just for me, how he is an 800 coin player is beyond me, because genuinely he's fantastic. Bernard, 4-star, I'll probably throw Bernard in. Low rated, not a terrible card either. Don't want to get rid of Tomori. Let's just look again there in case. Gabamin, not a terrible card either. But already we're coming a little bit out of players which are going to be decent for. I'm hoping the rating will come down a little bit. Foden's not a terrible one to use. And then I'm coming up to my high-rated players anyway. Jota's not a terrible card. I mean, just the issue here is it's very quickly coming out of the 77s, and I don't want to shoot my rating up too much. I can obviously just fill my bench with 75 rated players, and that's going to help. But let's just say, if, for example, I went with these for now, and see what we kind of do. It's going to be tough. I'm going to change this, I think, a few times anyway. For sake, I'll use Igalo and Vinicius. Not the paciest. I'll probably see what my rating looks like and then go from there to change that. But not terrible cards. Rafinha, He's going to be 81 rated, so that might cause me some issues, but I'll throw him in for the sake of it as well. Socrates will put him in. This one's going to be cheap. I mean, goalkeepers don't matter really whatsoever, and I think this will be probably a bit too high rated now, but let's go for defender, see what we get. I'll probably use a Stevens. It's not a terrible card to use. It's 78 rated. So currently I'm 78 rated. What I want to do now is chuck in my silver players. I would normally go with my informs just because they're just cards you can chuck in. And to be fair, actually saying that, I'm sure... am I wrong in thinking there's a Premier League... Which ones have I got? I'm sure there was a Premier League one. So Vidra, actually, I wouldn't mind chucking him in. I'll probably put Vidra up there just because, again, it's a Premier League striker. He's a pretty genuinely like a good one to throw in there. So I expect probably you'll see a bit of that. Does mean I can now only have 2 silvers on the bench, but again, it's not my biggest concern here. So now I just probably want to just go for low to high just to try and get some in there. So I'll probably just use him and him. Chuck those 2 in there. And that's put it down to 77 rated. So now the issue I've got is I need to make sure it stays at 77 rated. So really, if I just go for gold, low to high, let's chuck these in and just see what we got. Now, again, I'm not saying this is a quantity you should all follow, but that's 76 rated. So now I can potentially just chuck in an upgrade somewhere along the line. And what I probably would do, just to make things a bit easier for myself, is I'm going to go Premier League gold to go low to high and just have a little look around at some players. So Ox is not a bad one to have in. Ndombele. So if I just start with these 2, because I think this will probably do a bit of a boost to the rating. So if I look at these, so maybe like instead of Gabamin, it's not changed my rating whatsoever. Again, I can change that there and that's done all right. It's still not. So again, this is leaving me room now to just really like pick out some players in my squad. This kind of just a thing you kind of need to do before you work out a really good squad. Pulisic is a nice pacey one to use, so I actually wouldn't mind throwing him in. So that's put me at 77. Again, I could maybe just then toy around with what's worth it. Do I want Ndombele over Foden or Ox? I probably would put Ox in there and it keeps me down at 77. I don't know if this means that I can then, so say for example, let me just see for rating's sake, so I can change it from a 77 to a 78, which is nice. What about a 79? I can change to a 79. I can change to an 80. So I've got room there to change it up slightly. So what I'd probably do there is I just then go into my club, look at my strikers, and see what I've got. Probably chuck Richarlison in. That's in again. I didn't test 81, but that's kind of what you mean. This is probably the kind of thing that you want to do. Just move around your squad, see what you got. You could go buy players. I don't really like to buy players for objectives. I kind of just like to use what I got in my squad, or in my club rather, and that'll do it. But all in all, it's actually a pretty good objective. A really nice card. I'll be looking forward to pick that one up. Let me know in the comment section below. Will you be getting this card and will you be grinding for it right away? It's going to be there for the whole season, so I'll probably do it a bit over time. Saying that, it's probably worth checking. I'd assume it's from 61 days to get this one done. So you've got plenty of time to get this one done. So I will probably wait a little bit. But let me know in the comment section below, will you be getting this right away? If you did enjoy the video, be sure to drop a like, be sure to subscribe. Apart from that, I'll catch you next one. Bye-bye.